was like a 30-second delay.
Are we on the internet now?
We're on the internet now. Yeah.
Oh hi.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
I'm doing fine. Hello, people in the chat. Hello. Say hi, everyone. Hopefully this is working.
Hello.
I hope so. Chibi Bibby Bot. A Chibi Bot. Not Chibi Bibby Bot.
Off to a great start.
Yep. We only have one person in the chat so far. Oh, wait, no, we have
Well,
several. Yay!
hello, severals.
Hi, Kathleen, Maya, Emily, Alexis,
I can't
Brianna,
see
Anna. He can't see
chat,
the chat.
so anything that you say is going to be filtered through Abigail for me. So,
Yeah, so.
because I'm on my phone
Hi.
and I don't have my laptop.
That's
yet.
fine. Hi, everyone. Somebody's doing yard work. I feel like I need to close that window.
Oh, I could probably. I don't know if it'll show chat. I could probably pull it up on my TV. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my Xbox on.
Holy
so
shit!
that
I'm gonna close the window so I can hear, so we don't hear the yard work. I'll be right back.
So Abigail planned this really well. We didn't at all just get on a Discord
might
call,
still be
and I
kinda
didn't
loud,
just
but who
walk her
knows?
through setting all this up
I realized
and
we
then
both ran
going
away at the
live.
same time. Hi,
I didn't
everyone.
run away at all. I didn't go anywhere. I've been here the whole time. I was entertaining them.
Thank you.
I was
Thank
I
you,
was
Josh.
saying that we didn't at all just decide to do this on a whim, and we actually planned it all. We didn't just open up Discord and OBS and say, "Let's go."
Let's go. I got some folks from Puerto Rico, from upstate New York, from Oklahoma. Hey, y'all. There's 45 of you now. 47.
Hello.
This is Josh. This is Josh, my boyfriend.
Hello.
He is currently quarantining at his own home, and I am at my home, and we haven't seen each other in almost 2 months now. Right?
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years. Yep. So I hope y'all are having a good day.
God damn it. My Xbox. I have an old Xbox, and every now and then when I turn it on, it doesn't connect to the internet, the Wi-Fi, and I have to like pull the power cable out of it. And it's on the other side of the room. 1 second.
Yeah, we got
Y'all
some
are on a
Minnesota.
gimbal,
Yeah, he's
so-
on it. He's such a fucking extra ass bitch. Like, you like to be
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Everything's okay.
Somebody asked, what are we doing tonight? Well, I'm gonna be editing because I have a video going up tomorrow, and actually doing some work because I got some work to do miraculously, and work from home. Obviously, I'm able to remote into my computer at work, and then maybe
Xbox sounds. Oh, fuck. We're good.
God,
Don't worry about it.
you're just like a perpetual state of dad noises. Just hip, fuck.
Hip, 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 hip,
Hip,
hip.
hip, hip. Someone asked, this is my 1st time seeing...
You're not gonna let me say what I'm doing today. You're just gonna
What are
move
you
right along.
doing? What
Thanks,
are you doing,
host.
Josh?
What is this? What is this shenaniganry?
What
You're
are
the
you
only one
doing
who
tonight,
matters?
Beach?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Abigail. I have to tell you about all of the things that I have planned. So, Abigail knows, but not everybody else knows. But fuck! Oh, it connected. Good.
Jesus.
It connected to the internet.
Jesus Christ.
For a second there, it was like, connect to Xbox Live. I was like, you son of a... No. We're good. We're good, everyone.
What are you doing? Because I'm getting other questions.
What am I doing today? Okay, so today, I have a Porsche 944 that we've completely disassembled, and I am slowly working on putting it back together. And then I'm also going to be doing a little bit of work from home myself. And in case anybody's asking what my work from home is, I am the live broadcast producer at 343 Industries, which, if you are familiar with the video game series Halo, that's where I work. I work on Halo
He
as a
makes.
live broadcast producer.
Yeah, so somebody asked if we work together. We used to, but we don't anymore. But
We did.
yeah,
We met. We met at
work.
work when before she started working there. Actually, um, oh dear, I have to find. I have to go all the way down to my subscriptions. There we go. Let me mute my TV so I don't hear my dumb voice. Chat, live chat.
You don't
There
have.
we
It's
go.
fine.
There we
People
go.
are
I
saying
can
that
see
you're
it.
cute. You can say it now.
Thank you. I can see it.
His
But
quarantine beard is getting a little crazy.
yeah, it's getting a little hectic. Let's be real. It's all going to disappear at some point, even though Abigail doesn't want it to.
No.
It's just easier that way. But
Yeah, so we used to work together.
we used to work together, and she actually came in to do hosting for the intro for the show that we were working on. And she didn't even acknowledge my existence at first, but no big deal. I mean, I'm mad about it. I don't hold that against her to this day, but I remember her like literally. It was kind of a weird, kind of cliche thing, but I was down in the rentals department,
Where we
and
worked.
I saw where we worked, and I saw her walk down the stairs, and I was like, "Oh, she cute." And then
Was that when I had green hair?
Yes, you
Yeah.
had green hair. I was like, "Oh, she cute." But she has green hair and we're doing green screen. I have to cut out her hair and rotoscope out her hair because she decided that green hair was great.
Hey, whatever. It's fine. And then the rest is history. And then you swiped right on me on Tinder when I had Tinder for like a hot minute. You used to be terrible at taking selfies, so I think I probably didn't swipe right.
I don't think you actively were using it though.
I wasn't.
No.
But I did it for like a video. Literally, I downloaded Tinder and I swiped right 100 times. I'm sorry if you guys hear all the fucking shit in the background. I swiped right 100 times for a video, and I remember one of the funniest things was there was a dude who I had photographed his band, and he used one of the band photos that I took with my watermark in it for his profile picture, and I swiped right on him, and then he unmatched us, and I was like, bitch.
He gave credit. Credit.
Yeah.
He didn't crop out the watermark. Let's be real. That's an A+.
Yep.
Move. So.
We got mascara cakes in the house. We got
Hello.
Who else do we have?
ATWH and Sylvanie T.
We got an Abigail. We got an Abigail Marie Garza. Hello, friends.
Yes, my camera movement, and by the way, this is normally how most of our Discord calls go, is that she'll say something and I'll just be like skeptical.
Yep. What else? Oh, the cursor. Sorry. For some reason, the cursor, it says, is there a reason?
It's capturing the window.
Yeah, it's capturing the window. It's like, it's weird. So I don't.
Just move it off to the side.
Well, I know, but I have to scroll down in the chat. But anyway, I'll see. Does this work? No, that doesn't work. But sorry, I didn't realize the cursor was on the screen, just being that annoying. So we met that way. It's been like 4 years almost.
4 years almost, yep.
Yeah, 4 years. Actually, in like a week. Since our first date. Yeah. Yep. And then we're going to be quarantined. It's fine.
Yep, don't worry about it. I already told her that her birthday was canceled. We're just like, sorry, I can't get you anything. We're not doing anything for your birthday.
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Deal with it.
Yeah, sometimes the noise in the background, because for some reason with Discord with the audio, like just with the cancellation, the audio cancellation. If I'm not talking, it like cancels it out, and so if I am talking, that's when you can hear that in the background.
Mm-hmm. Or when you drop your phone.
Shut up. I don't know why my phone just... Somebody added me as a friend on Snapchat that I literally never use. Thank you. So how juicy are we getting in this live? Not that juicy, God.
Depends on what's your favorite juice. What's
Sunny
your favorite
D!
juice, Abigail?
What's my favorite?
That is not juice.
Orange
Get
juice.
the
I'm
fuck out of here.
kidding.
Sunny Delight. Orange-colored water.
No, it just reminds...
And
Tang!
vitamin C tablets crushed up in water.
Yeah.
That's what Sunny D is.
I know.
Hello.
No, we've been...
I'm saying hello to Feffy A.
Feffy! Yeah, Feffy is usually in the chat. Hi, friends. We were playing Sims the other day.
Abigail Marie says her brother is jealous of the beard.
It's a good beard.
I literally just don't cut it. So
I am not drinking a lime LaCroix. I am drinking a lime polar seltzer. It's slightly different.
You know what I'm drinking?
Water?
Fucking water.
Oh, don't have too many slurping noises. This isn't my ASMR channel. Jesus. God.
I have to be careful, though, because after I take a drink of water, because of my little mustache thing, I get water droplets in my beard, and I'll just, like, randomly have a water droplet drip into my mouth.
It's just you saving it for later, so you never
just
get
saving
thirsty.
It for later. Hydration is important.
Yes. Oh, key lime pie LaCroix. Hell yeah. Key lime. I don't know if it's key lime pie, but key lime LaCroix I think might be one of my favorite LaCroix. But no, Libby and I
back on topic, my favorite juice is probably lemonade.
That's not... I guess it's
like
juice.
a solid Minute Maid lemonade.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Mix that with a little tequila.
If you go to Taco Time and you get that soft burrito with a little side of ranch and some of the Mexi fries, which are just tater tots, but that's fine. It's whatever. With a big old glass of the Minute Maid lemonade, that is perfect. It's good times.
I don't know. I don't think everybody has Taco Time. I think that's like a Northwest, like West Coast thing. And anybody in the chat,
works.
Do you have Taco Time where you're at? I don't know.
I am a fan of guava juice. If we were to go straight up, like,
except not the YouTuber
juice, like guava juice, the actual juice itself is great. That's good with sandwiches. See, a lot of my favorite drinks are like paired with, so a nice guava juice paired with a cheddar cheese and a ham sandwich with a little bit of mayo. And
you're making me hungry, bitch. I haven't had lunch. I just had a late breakfast.
I had 3 hot dogs.
See, a lot of people are saying, what is Taco Time? So Taco Time, yes, Taco Time is a place.
It's a fast food restaurant that is basically, think like Taco Bell, but not gonna give you the shits.
And also more expensive, and it takes a lot longer to get. It's a lot more expensive.
It's a little bit nicer, so it's a nice. It's a Taco Time Plus.
And they have one thing that Taco Bell, or no, you said Taco Time Plus, Taco Bell Plus. Taco Time.
Yeah, Taco Bell Plus. Whatever.
Good
They
Lord.
know what I meant.
There's leaf blowing outside. So, Taco Time. Can you hear the leaf blowing? Taco Time, they have Mexi fries, which is, I realize, the most fucking gentrified name for a tater tot.
Yes.
Yes. But it's essentially just tater tots that are fried and crispier, and you eat it with hot sauce.
See, Serena has Taco Time in Canada, so I guess
Yeah.
it's like
Other people say I appreciate a fast food place that won't give me the shits. But yeah, Taco Time,
yes,
it's definitely more
Chenbo.
expensive. Like if you get like
Taco
a
Time is a bougie Taco Bell.
yes, it literally it's like if you get a full meal, it's probably like a $9 thing. $7 to $9. Are they literally outside my door?
Probably. I mean, it makes
Oh my
sense. It's
god.
the perfect time to blow leaf in
I
the middle of
guess,
spring.
Jesus. I don't know. But no, we have some good fast food
I
around
guess
here.
it's towards the beginning of spring, not necessarily the middle. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We have some good fast food around here.
I have an airplane going overhead.
Thank you. Oh my god. No, we have
See
I
the
will
trees in the forest?
yes, Josh lives in the woods. You work for Panera? Oh, I love Panera's mac and cheese.
Chipotle is garbage, and it can die in a
No,
fire.
they said Panera.
I'm just saying right now, if we're on the topic of ranking
Okay.
Mexican food places, Chipotle is a steaming garbage dump, and it can disappear off the face of the planet.
No, but we
Hot takes. Hot takes and hot cakes. You know what I'm saying?
he's full of puns. No, but we have good fast food around here. We have this place called Dick's, and the burgers are. They actually closed down the biggest location of Dick's for a week to make hamburgers for hospital workers. And
It was one of their locations where they didn't have like the walk up window. So
yeah,
it was the one where you
it's
had to walk inside.
yeah.
So they couldn't really social distance.
Exactly. Well, and it was like, and they were using all of their resources. They've been. What are you laughing at?
I'm seeing chat. They're just now hearing my hot take on Chipotle. People are like, take it back. Chipotle is good.
Oh, I didn't say anything about a Panera secret. Someone else said they want to know Panera. I just know that I like their mac. I like their mac and cheese.
Keisha
But
Green says I also hate Chipotle, and other people are agreeing with my hot take, and I appreciate each and every one of you.
no, but Dick's, you can get burgers. Like they have hamburgers that are like what $1.90 for hamburgers, something like that, and then cheeseburgers are like maybe $2. But they were doing these things where you could just like buy like bags of. They say get a bag of Dick's.
A box. Well,
a box
they
of
were
Dick's.
they were doing it in a box.
A box
yes,
of Dick's.
A box of Dick's.
And literally, they were like saying that people should freeze them and then stick them in a waffle iron.
No, not in a waffle iron.
No, I saw a waffle iron.
I mean, I guess maybe you could, but like, literally,
you waffle
like,
a dick.
I have, we have like 2 bags or 3 bags of Dicks in the freezer right now. You literally like you put them in the microwave upside down, in the wrapper.
Yep.
About a minute-ish, give or take.
Yeah, the wrappers that aren't made of foil.
Yeah, and then, you can dress it up, maybe put some mayo on it.
Yeah.
A little Keepy mayo, because Keepy mayo is the best. And then, it's chow time. It's good. It's
Yep.
good eatings. And one of the other things that was really cool that they did was they did kind of like you can buy a box of burgers to send to a hospital.
Sorry,
And
I burped.
you're right there.
When I'm laughing at Feffy, Feffy said, so they put their dicks in a box?
Yes, they did. Not just one Dicks, all of them. But
Good job.
and then they would match it for everyone that you bought. They would send another to a hospital to help feed hospital workers. So
I love reading the chat. Put the dicks in the waffle iron. Weird marketing strategy. Yeah. No, no, Dick's is great, and they have really good milkshakes. And most of their places are like walk up where they have windows, so it's already like very easy to socially distance there. And you can get, because they keep everything very separate, and the only thing that they fry are French fries. My sister can eat their French fries because they're not frying like chicken.
breaded stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she can actually eat their French fries and get their milkshakes. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know.
Can you go outside and ask him to just cut it out real
No.
quick? I
Can you
mean,
can
just
you hear
like
it consistently?
no, it's just
Okay.
subtle in the background. It's
Okay.
fine.
Just
It's
like
fine.
some nice
Don't worry
little
about it.
white noise. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But other things, quarantine food related.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a couple of times there has been a grilled cheese food truck that
You're
because
getting so close to the camera all the time.
I
You're
know
just
that's the
pretty.
plan. That's do you have any idea how comedy works? Um,
I know
but
who you
anyways,
are.
anyways, um, grilled cheese food truck that is just it's the best, and it was one that always came to the Microsoft campus, and um, because of the rules and regulations put in place, they can't do that anymore. Plus,
Mm.
there's nobody at Microsoft right now.
Uh-huh.
Um, one of the realtors, I think, that manages one of the houses a few doors down from where I live, was like, we're going to have them bring their food truck here. So, like, a couple of times over the last month, they've been just a few doors down. We've walked down to get grilled cheese sandwiches, which are great.
Wait,
But
would
then
would
one
you say
day,
that they were 3 doors down?
no, I would not. It was more than three.
Damn it. I was just trying to
Yep.
make that pun.
And I'm just trying to crush your dreams. And then I went out to go get food for everybody one day,
He
my
has like
roommates and
4
I.
roommates.
And then I came back. Like, it wasn't there when I left. And then I came back, and the food truck was there. And I was like, gosh, dang it, I missed it.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
that's
well,
the story.
have y'all heard about the Seattle rent strike? I got a text from Shama Sawant, which was kind of out of the blue because I'm not in
Who is
her.
this person?
Kashama Sawant, the city councilwoman, or
Okay. I'm
city.
just saying, giving context.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, she's a city councilwoman.
Yeah.
She's the one who's responsible for the $15 minimum wage in Seattle. Thank you. Other people liked my puns. Yeah, I've
Oh,
heard.
I like your puns. I just like crushing them.
Thank you. A lot of Seattle folks are organizing a May 1st rent strike. The thing is, my sister and I are still able to work and make money. So, like, I mean, for people
Yeah.
who are struggling, like, fucking do it. But like for us
Yeah.
right now, it's just like not something that
Like,
we.
honestly, like, because the thing is that, like, they've put a freeze on evictions. So no one can be evicted right now. Like, no one
Legally.
can legally be evicted right now. So,
There's
well,
still some landlords who are
for
breaking that law. So
for monetary reasons. If you do other things that are dumb, you can still get your ass kicked out. So, I mean, let's have parties at 3 a.m. in the morning.
yeah, exactly. But like you
But,
can't get evicted because you couldn't pay.
but the thing is that like I live in a house and we're renting,
Mm-hmm.
and because we're all still working, it's like we could say that, like, hey, landlord, we're not gonna pay, but like we can.
Yeah.
So it's like, be realistic and be responsible. Like, obviously, if it's choosing between like being able to feed yourself and feed your family and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
or paying rent, like there are choices to be made there that are not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be able to eat, you got to be healthy and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So Libby and
but
I are
yeah,
still fine. And she's still working. I'm just catching up on the chat. I want a box of dicks. I want a box of dicks too, Serena.
their milkshakes do in fact bring all of the boys to the yard,
Yes,
and
especially late
damn
at
right they're
night.
better than yours.
Yep, especially late at night. Speaking of milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Has anybody else seen the Cooking with
Nope.
Cannabis show on Netflix? Khalees,
Nope.
who did that song, she's like one of the hosts, and it's crazy. It's actually a really funny show. I like it.
Are we going to get into the segment of today's show where we talk about Netflix shows that you watch that I don't, and I talk about Netflix shows that I watch and you don't?
I don't know. I mean, if we want to, I'm just reading the
Just kidding.
chat. No, it's totally fine, Caitlin. It like
Tell me
don't.
more about that comedy special.
Which comedy one? Which comedy special?
Exactly, exactly.
No, don't feel bad, Caitlin. It's fine. But yeah, if anybody wants to check out more, Shama is like super like vocal about stuff, and she was one of the people who like kind of helped lead the Save the Showbox movement too with Ben Gibbard. I dig her. She's cool.
Alexis Thomas asking about the Jeffree Star and Chris Hansen interview. Let me give you the only hot take that you need to know, Abigail. You don't need to say anything. That's a thing that shouldn't have happened because Chris Hansen dropped the ball and I didn't even see it. Abigail just told me about it and like it didn't need to happen. It was all just bullshit.
Thank you.
There you go. Video
Yeah.
done.
But yeah, I'm not gonna make one just because there's plenty of other people who are making them, and I would just rather send eyes to other people's videos who are doing the heavy lifting and actually doing the hard work to actually like do it. Because like I haven't done a ton of digging about it. I don't want to take the work that other people have done and try and make content out of it when I could just send people to other people's channels. Like Creepshow Art, Ready to Glare. I never actually just posted a video about it earlier. A ton of people are already talking about it, and I was like, I don't really want to dip my toes into that because it's a whole mess, and y'all know how I feel about Jeffree Star already. Like, he's a bad person. But yeah. But yes, cooking with cannabis. So they make, yes. So they're like this one episode we watched, my sister and I watched, they were given like 8 milligrams of THC to use over the course of like an entire meal. And then however much CBD they wanted to use. And they kind of have to like dose it accordingly. And there was one where they had to make like a wedding 3-course thing, like apps, entree, dessert. And yeah, it's actually pretty entertaining. See the thing, yeah, see Drary, the only thing I'll give Chris Hansen credit for is giving more eyes to the Onision thing, and that's pretty much it. But like the thing I feel about Chris Hansen, because he's like an old school TV guy, he just was really in over his head with this Jeffree Star thing because it's all so much internet stuff from so many years ago that
And it
it's
was all
just
like it was for views, for getting clicks, and
yeah,
not for
it was a
doing
PR
what
thing
he's
for
known
Jeffree.
which is pulling back the veil on people who are just shitty humans. And he didn't do that. He didn't push. He didn't have all of the things ready
Yeah.
to be like, okay, well, this is what you said then.
Like
So
his whole thing was that this was going to be like a listening, like he was just going to be listening to Jeffree, but it's like, dude,
that's
like that's
you're
bullshit.
just a mouthpiece. Then that's not what you're known for. So why fucking
Yeah, it's BS. But yeah, with the Onision
didn't
thing,
need to happen.
like
Waste of internet bandwidth, waste of camera equipment, and
seriously,
everyone's time.
yeah, the Onision thing was good though, and I will admit it. Like Onision lives in the town I grew up in. Like, I know where his house is. Like, it's fucking wild. Anyway, blah, 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 TV thing.
How are we on time?
We're about halfway. Because Josh makes web content and he's in like
living on a prayer.
Stop singing.
Love you. I love you.
Love you too. But because he's like a live content producer, and it's just like, do we have the intros? Do we have the cutaways? Like, this is a specific time. We can only
do we have our mortis, our overlays, our graphics? Do you have your B-roll package? Do you have your countdown timer? Are we ready to go? Where's my rundown? Where's my teleprompter? Where's my script? I haven't seen my script yet.
I read from a teleprompter and it sucks. It's the most awkward shit ever.
I once because hi. I used to work at Mixer, the live stream place. If you know who Ninja is, then maybe you know of Mixer, but
Mm-hmm.
it's owned by Microsoft. It's the streaming platform. But at one point, I did a 34 scripted that I scripted myself rant on why Final Fantasy VII was the best Final Fantasy.
And then you ran all the live segments at
E3,
E3 in 2018.
2018 and 2019. So last year and the year before that. So for 2 years, I did scripting and stage producing. The first year I did scripting and stage producing for Mixer. And well, it was all Mixer, but
Yeah.
excuse me,
Excuse
sorry.
you. You're nasty
it
and you need Jesus.
pretty much. But last year we had it was the biggest show I've probably ever done and maybe even ever will do. But it was 2 stages between a dome that was just outside in LA that like they built a fucking giant ass dome with like air conditioning and stuff like that for Mixer. And then inside the Microsoft Theater, we had an Xbox stage. I was only supposed to produce the content for the Mixer Dome, which we had 72 segments overall.
72.
Like 15 to 30-minute segments that everything had to have intros, questions scripted
Lower
specifically
thirds.
for the guests, lower thirds. We had to know whose name, what media was going with what, and everything. And then I was only responsible for half of that at first, but then my coworker, Kate Yeager, got food poisoning when we got there. So I ended up having to produce every single segment. That was a live show from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 3 days in a row.
What did Kate end up eating that got her sick?
It was I can't remember the name of the place.
Was it
was
fish?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it was from a specific restaurant in that area, and in the LA Live area, and I had told one of the other people like this is where she ate, and he was just like, "Okay, everybody, nobody is allowed to go eat here. This is our 3rd case of food poisoning in 3 years of doing this, so." No one's going to eat there. Okay.
And then you just went to a different. You went to one restaurant that you went to like every day.
The Yard House. The Yard House. If you are in LA, the Yard House. See, and I just followed the logic of like traveling internationally as you find a place that is good and doesn't give you the shits and doesn't make you sick. And if there is ever a doubt of where you're going to go eat, that's where you're going to eat.
Yep. Oh,
I ate there probably like 5 times.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I was there.
I love the chat right now. Someone's like, I love how you, Lacey, and Hannah's boyfriends are all pretty much the same person in a good way.
I mean, not wrong.
No.
I haven't met them or seen them, but you know, I'm all right with it.
I mean, you're all beardy. You're all kind of You're all kind of goofy. You're all sarcastic fucks. Love it. And then I think Maya says, if y'all did a podcast together, I'd be so happy.
What would we call it?
I don't know. Baby Love 1D, love your username. Late to the live stream. We've just been talking about food and video games and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Josh used to work for Mixer. So whenever I will be getting a Mixer account, he's bothering me to get one and to actually like start posting things there.
Well, she has one, but they added rules that you have to like go through this like streamer orientation.
Yeah.
And then your channel has to be approved to be able to stream from a computer.
So yeah, and so like whenever I mention that like I want to start streaming and I specifically say I don't want to go on Twitch, that's one of the reasons, and also because Twitch is owned by Amazon. So, and Yeah.
Two peas in a podcast.
Except I hate peas. Abby and boy.
ABB.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
What games are we playing right now? Well, I'm playing The Sims, not as we speak, but I've been playing Sims 4. I haven't played
Share your
Sims.
screen, coward.
No, it's not. If I shared the screen, it would be a mess. But no, I haven't played Sims since I was in like middle school or high school, and so like I didn't realize how much stuff went into making Sims houses now.
And she
so,
doesn't. She's got the base game. She doesn't have all the DLC either.
What does that mean? DLC?
Do you know what TLC is?
Tender loving care?
Well, it's not that at all. It's downloadable content.
Okay. See, I don't play games usually. I downloaded The Sims because it was like $5 when this all started happening, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna download The Sims. So I made my sister. If any of y'all are my patrons, y'all saw this the other day because I was like, there's so many things I could do now. But like with the homes, it's
she's
so much more
playing
time
Sims
consuming. 4, yeah, Sims 4.
Sims 4. Like, let me just break this down. How this went. Like, she did a stream.
Someone said that we should call the podcast Abby and her beard.
Yeah. She did a stream where she made herself and her sister in Sims, and then she made me. But then, like, I call her, and I'm like, hey, you want to watch a movie over Discord? And she's like, yeah, sure, we could watch this movie. And then I get on there, and she's still playing Sims 4, making the house, and I'm just sitting here, like, in bed, passing out, because she's like, I'm like, you should probably not have the bathroom right up against that wall there, and, like, move this here, and, like, we should probably have our room upstairs, and, like, you should have stairs.
There's just so many things. Wait, Chen Bao, what do you mean? What am I doing? What am I doing? What did I do? I don't know. I haven't tried Animal Crossing yet because fucking Nintendo.
No,
they're all sold out.
Like, I literally was like, I was gonna buy her a Switch.
Gone.
But like, they're gone. They are nowhere at all.
You can't.
And I
Somebody
was like,
posted
do you want a Switch Lite? And she was like, no, they aren't as cute.
Well, and funny thing was the other day in like the Seattle buy-sell trade group, somebody posted a Switch for like jacked up prices, and people were like, supply and demand.
Also,
like I played it like
Serena
4 times.
Smash Final Fantasy is the best. Final Fantasy 7 is the best, and I'd agree that Vincent is a very good character.
I don't know who that is.
But anyways, that's fine. You would like Vincent too. He's a emo vampire undead goth boy.
All right. Apparently, Switch Lights are still available in Target.
Yeah, Switch Lights, but she doesn't want a Switch Lite because it doesn't kit.
I'll get that.
Because it's not split 10 like her hair.
I don't know. It's.
Anyways, I have been playing. I actually just finished. I for work, because I work on Halo. We had a community playdate yesterday where if you end up playing in a multiplayer match against 343 staff, you get a special unicorn skin. Because why the fuck not? But I was streaming alongside one of the other community members, and then after that I was like, I am trash, so I need to actually get better at this game. So I played through the entire story mode of Halo 5 last night. I streamed most of it, so yeah.
I love
But aside from that, you know, World of Warcraft, I'm not playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake, even though I want to, because I don't have a PlayStation 4, and it would not be responsible of me to spend $400 on a PS4 Pro.
No.
Even though I want to. And
I
I've had it in a cart multiple times and very nearly clicked buy it.
Yeah, the last video game thing I owned, I had a Nintendo DS for like a hot second, and then I think I sold it. I don't remember that. Then that was like years ago, probably like 10 years ago. And then before that, we had my mom insisted on getting a Wii so that we could play Wii Sports. And then before that,
which
we had a.
nobody used.
My mom did. Um, and I haven't played Stardew Valley, but I've heard good things about it. Lacey keeps telling me about
See,
it.
I've told her about it, and I'm like, you can get it on Steam. You can play it on PC. Okay, another like real talk moment here. We're getting keeping it 100 here. Um, Abby has a beast of a PC because
You built
one of
it.
the things that I do is I build computers for fun, you know. Um, but
How many PCs do you have in your house?
we'll talk about that later. But I'm like, you could play so many games on this and stream so many things, and like she doesn't. Like I get it, she uses it for content creation, which is that's
Mm-hmm.
why I put the parts together the way I did.
Yeah.
But uh, I'm like, you could play so many games at like 4K and it would be amazing. She doesn't. You can play Animal Crossing, or not Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley. Like just try it, just try it.
I mean, Sims is the first game I've downloaded. You downloaded World of
Yeah,
Warcraft on this shit. Um,
you
but
cut out there for a second,
I
but you
said
said
you
World of
I said
Warcraft.
you downloaded World of Warcraft on this shit.
Can we see how many people in chat would love to see Abigail try to play World of Warcraft for the first time on a stream? Because I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Um, but so before the Wii, we had PlayStation 2 in high school, and we played Dance Dance Revolution like maniacs. Like literally, I'm pretty sure we only had we had like a snowboarding game, and then like DDR. Like DDR was like the shit.
Do you have Cool Borders, or was it SSX Tricky?
I don't fucking remember. It was like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I played Dance Dance Revolution,
I have a
what
plastic tote with like a Nintendo 64 in it in my closet right now.
Yep, and then I have some of your Xbox games here.
Yeah.
But like,
My 360 games.
yes, but with DDR, we played it for the first time at like the Rocky and Bullwinkle's Family Fun Center in the 8th grade when
Real
there was
quick,
like an 8th grade end of year party.
hard cut.
Yep.
Chenbo says yes. Michelle A says OMG yes. Caitlin W says yes. Chenbo says please do it. Safi A says OMG, that would in fact be hilarious. Maya Brightos says yes. Entertain the masses. So I'm just that's 100% of the internet agrees that Abigail should stream World of Warcraft.
Abby needs to do the stream in which she turns Josh into an e-girl. Wait, like Photoshop him? Because obviously I can't do anything.
Look, real keeping it again. The theme of the episode is keeping it 100. When she did photoshopping herself and her sister, I was like, "Where's my picture? You're not done."
I'll do another one. If you want to send me a good quality selfie.
And then she tried to get real sassy with it, and it's like, I need to have a good picture of you. And I'm like, what? Anyways.
Ha 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 ha. But no, seriously, how many PCs do you have?
I don't know if we need to talk about that. Technically, one is from work, so that doesn't count, even though it's here. But I have 4.
Yeah, so how many total between, like, all 5 of you? Like, 13? At least? Including laptops?
I don't know about laptops. Laptops gets a bit extreme with trying to count those. I actually don't have a laptop right now. I'm actually waiting on my laptop because um shipping, like it's gotten to
Mm-hmm.
work, but like nobody is able to prioritize like imaging it and getting it set up for work stuff
Mm.
yet because I already have a desktop, and I was like, I need a laptop for when I do come into work because I have to start 6 months off site.
Mm-hmm.
But when I requested it, it was like so that I would have a computer for when I'm not at home.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but now I'm at home all the time, so
Yeah. Now you're working at home all the time.
yeah.
And I'm at home all the time, and Libby's at home sometimes. I mean, she has 2 days off. She has her regular weekends, but I have a lot of me time here during the day.
So I think everybody wants to make me an e-girl.
Cool.
I'm gonna shave my beard off
No.
and send you a photo of me without a beard.
No. uh,
I think you've maybe seen me without a beard like maybe twice, maybe 3 times.
well, because when I first started at my
I
job, when we worked together,
before we were dating.
before we were dating, you
I think I
shaved it
shaved it.
shortly after I started. And then because I remember thinking you were cute, and like we had talked a bit, and then you shaved your beard off, and I was like,
Ooh,
okay.
that's a yikes for me, dog.
It wasn't a yikes, but it was just like, oh, he's so much cuter with his beard. And then you grew it back, but it also didn't help because you were cutting your own hair at the same time too. So it was just like bad haircuts.
We don't have to talk about that. I was saving money, getting ready for quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
4 years ago.
You never be too cautious.
So someone says e-girl with a beard. Okay.
I'm out of water.
I'm getting close. But yeah, no, yeah, maybe I feel like I don't know if you shaved all the way off after Christmas one year, but I know you shaved real close.
It's gotten close, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I like your face with a shorter beard. I like it with a longer beard. Like, it's fine. Like, I like my hair longer. I like my hair shorter. When I started, my hair was short and blue. And then it just kept growing. And now it's purple and pink. And it was green for a hot second, and then you still had to green screen me again.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended up turning my hair kind of gray.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what you got. That's just
Sorry,
what happens.
I didn't realize that I was going to be sitting in front of a green screen the first time I did it.
And you had glasses on.
Yeah, that didn't
which
help.
I had to like green screen inside your glasses and like mask it out.
You had to like
do
rotoscope
special,
and
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh has taught me
What I'm saying
most
is
of
that
what I know when it
Abigail
comes
is a
to.
lot of work.
Thanks. No, but he's taught me most of what I know when it comes to like Premiere stuff. Like I started, because when I started at my job, I had only really worked with Final Cut Pro. And so I had to kind of teach myself Adobe Premiere, which wasn't that different from Final Cut Pro 7 because I wasn't using Final Cut Pro X.
The weirdest thing is just the difference in the hotkeys.
Right, which it was just a difference between Mac and PC at that point. So I
well, even like the tool to like select the pointer was different because it's V in Premiere, and I can't remember what is in Final Cut because I can't be asked anymore.
I don't fucking remember. I haven't worked on my
Final Cut's trash.
But like, yeah, so I started working in Premiere, and then pretty much anytime I needed help, I would just be like, Josh! I'd just like shout because his office was like behind mine. And so, yeah. And then you've tried to teach me After Effects, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it so much. I hate After Effects, and I hate Illustrator. I know Photoshop. I know InDesign. I know Premiere. And then I know...
I think that if you
Encore.
could sit down and get a handle on Illustrator, that you would really like it.
But I don't
Like
make
once
things
I,
though. That's the problem.
but like it is so good for like lower thirds and graphics and stuff like that, making
But
things
when
that are
do I make
vector.
lower thirds?
What industry do you work
I
in,
know, but for
Abigail?
myself. Sorry, I'm
You
not
don't
thinking
think?
about work. I'm talking about myself.
Do you think that lower thirds wouldn't class up your channel?
Just introducing myself in every single video. It's like, you guys know who the fuck I am.
I like one of the other things that I do a lot of things. um, is I help a friend of mine
I'm
who
gonna
also
link your
works at
'Teespring
343.
down below.
Oh God. I made a fucking swimsuit and like joggers and shit. Um,
Wait,
but
what's the link? I fucking don't remember.
oh, it's fine. You don't have to. If you remember it, then I guess you don't care.
It's not that I don't care.
Um, um, but I help a friend make PC content on YouTube. Roby Tech, if anyone wants to know.
He does
But
some
like
graphic design. Yes, someone asked if you're a
I
graphic designer.
I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I edited together. We've done a couple of videos where we basically do a step-by-step process on how to build a computer. And we shot like 4 hours of footage, and I was like, dude, you're making me edit a freaking Avengers movie right now. But I did all the graphics and stuff like that, and it's that extra level of detail, little details. Because like if you did like your anti-hauls and you just like lower third comes in like this thing is a piece of trash, don't buy it. Like, come on.
Fine.
Yep.
Let's see if just
And you could
fuck around
even
with it.
make it a template inside of, like, you could make it in After Effects, but then you can create a motion, what's called a MOGRT, a .MOGRT, motion graphics template, and you can bring that into Premiere, and you can set certain parameters. I think I froze. Fick. Did I freeze?
I'm
We're
still
back.
seeing you. Someone asked
Okay.
what is on your shirt.
Oh, this is you be a game bird over here. This is TESPA, or an esports tournament organization that primarily focuses on college esports. I got it 2015 when I went to Heroes of the Dorm, which is Heroes of the Storm, which is a game made by Blizzard.
He's a certified nerd.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. But I got this as part of the like, you came and showed up to the thing. Here's a bag of goodies and stuff like that. So I got this shirt in there, and that's probably like my favorite gaming / esports memory. Because like you imagine like the college sports, like going to see football or basketball or volleyball even, and like you sit behind, like if you're in like the second row and you're sitting behind the family of the players and you're hearing them just like screaming and shouting when like their kid is doing great and stuff like that, or their kid wins or gets a touchdown or something like that. I'm sitting behind the family of the Arizona State University team, and this is like the finals. And like I'm sitting right behind them. They're losing their shit. They end up winning like the whole thing. And by the way, winning means that the entire team, their college tuition is completely covered by Blizzard Entertainment. Like, college paid for, done. That's it.
Yep.
End of story. And like you see them like they're running around, they're screaming, they're hugging each other, they're high-fiving everybody behind them, and the confetti cannon goes off in one of their faces. Just this right up their face.
These are the types of conversations that Josh and I started having at work. I think the first like nerd conversation we had, because I hadn't seen
Batman v Superman. It was Batman v Superman.
I hadn't
Yeah,
seen
talking about
Batman
that.
v Superman, and you described the entire
The entire movie
to
and
me.
what was wrong with it.
Oh my
But like
god! And it was so
the
long.
the best part, long story short, about the Heroes of the Dorm thing, not to get too sidetracked, and like it still makes me emotional and I get choked up to this day, is like at the end when like the team leader of the Arizona State team, like they give him the mics, like, you have anything you want to say? And he just says to his mom, he's like, you don't have to pay anymore, I got you. And I'm just like,
Fuck.
fuck.
Fuck. But yeah, no, we our first date, this is actually kind of a funny story. Our first date, we went to go see Captain America Civil War at a midnight premiere after work one night, and it was like
Was it the first night of shows or the second night? I think it was a Thursday. I don't
it
remember.
was a Thursday night because we had to come back the next day, remember?
Oh yeah, and you weren't there the
Right.
next day.
So we
yeah.
were shooting something late, and then like we had been talking about Avenger stuff, and I was like, "Do you want to go?" And like we'd been talking for a bit, and you're like, "Yeah, let's go." And so I bought tickets.
I think I was the one who said, "Would you want to go with me?"
Maybe, but
No,
I was the one that instigated buying the
See,
tickets.
this is how we were just like, does she like me? Does she not like me? I don't know. I was like, if you wanted to go see it, I'd go see it with you. I think that's kind of how it went.
I don't remember. We were both like nervous, but like I'm the one who instigated buying the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So because we ended up going to a theater not far from where I live, and so we we went to a midnight premiere, and we didn't touch hands at all. It wasn't that cliche, but like we got back. You drove me back to my car, and then I remember when I was like leaving to go home, I like texted you and I was like, that was fun, we should do that again. And then like the next morning I got into work. You didn't get into work until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because I was like, I'm gonna take a nap in your office because I'm very tired and I need to do work tonight, because that night I actually had to go help my mom at her antique show thing. And so you got into work, and then I took a nap on your couch in your office while you're working. I'm like, I'm taking my break. And like, then you like came and sat on the couch next to me, and then we were kind of just like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. And then we did.
Yep. And then you were live tweeting me or live texting me the entire thing that was shooting that night, and it was just as a disaster.
It was a train wreck.
It was a disaster of a production. So,
but then it was probably like the second, like one of the bands was probably the most. This is my phone case, by the way. With this, my phone is on a gimbal, which means I can't have my case on it. So
yeah, he's a dork.
Anyways, we probably had like one of the most fun band performances.
Yeah,
butted up against like
a terrible
god awful performances ever.
It was just so depressing watching back. But yeah, so you were live texting me the entire time, and I was just like so like nervous, because then
everybody has left. Like we had the band that was local play, and there were people that came and showed up, and it was a great time. And then like fucking everyone left.
Yeah, because we had a band that was from out of town, and they were terrible.
From out of town, they were very cliche.
Yeah, it was bad.
And just not good. And, like, we had to try... God damn. We had to try and shoot it in such a way that made it look like there was, like, a full crowd of people.
It was so sad.
No, there was, like, 2 or 3 people, and I'm just like, let's kind of group them together. Let me place the camera like in between people so that it looks like there's a crowd.
Yeah. But then the next day, because I was at my mom's antique thing the next day too, and I just was like, I remember like telling all of my mom's old lady friends, being like, I went on a date with a boy. And they were like, oh my God. Like, I love old ladies. Like, old ladies are some of my favorite people because they're hysterical and they just like are so enamored with my sister and I. Someone asked, where are you also from Washington? Um,
I am technically not.
he's
I'm gonna
moved
have
all
to.
over
I
the
think I
fucking
have
place.
to. I have to back out of the video and reload it because there we go. It disconnected from chat, I think. But I can't see chat right now.
It says, are you from
Um,
Washington?
Not really. Military family, born on the East Coast, and over the course of like 5 or 6 years, lived in like 4 different states, and then moved to Washington.
In like the
And
third
I've
grade?
basically lived here ever since I was in third grade.
Yeah.
So,
But then the next,
so
but
more or less.
yeah. But so at the end of the antique show, I ended up driving back home, and like you ended up coming over to my apartment like that night, and
You invited me over.
I know I did. I invited you, but you were
I'm
like,
just making
sure.
sure, for the record, that I was invited
Yeah,
to
you
come
didn't just
over.
like
I would have
show
like,
up.
hey Abigail, I'm coming over now. Get ready.
No, but that at that point, did I live with Sean? Did he live here yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a roommate. I had a dude roommate. Honestly,
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he actually lived there.
I don't know if he did
He
yet.
may not. He may not have lived there yet, and he may not have either that or he wasn't
There. He wasn't there. But
there.
anyway, pretty much Libby and I were talking about this the other day, but like besides Libby and I living together, we have both realized that the best roommates we've ever had have been the guys that we've lived with.
You cut out, but it's fine.
I said that the best roommates we've ever had besides each other, Libby and I, have been the guys that we've lived with. Like, she's lived with
Yeah,
guys, I've lived with guys, and they've been the easiest people to live with.
because
So,
we don't give a shit.
well, yeah, and like Libby lived in a house with like 6 guys and one other girl when she was a sophomore in college, and it was a whole nightmare. but no, yeah, Sean was a good roommate. He had a good music collection and cooked food and was clean. So, yeah.
Hmm.
But I've lived in this apartment most of the time by myself, and then Libby moved in about a year and a half ago. So, yep. But is there anything else that y'all want to know from us? That y'all want that you want some juicy details? I don't
I'm
know.
not seeing chat, or it's just not loading. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn chat off and on again. But
The last comment I have is from Maya. It says, "I love older people. They resonate with me. Older people are great.
hmm
Older people are awesome." Want to make sure that the chat is working. Actually,
No, someone just drove by.
hmm.
I heard someone just revving as they went by. Just.
Yep. Yep. But if there's anything else people want to know, I thought about maybe
Y'all
playing
want
some.
to move in together?
We do. We we do.
There's this whole thing that's going on right now. It's called
Yeah.
quarantine. That's making anything like that
Kind of difficult.
difficult.
Fave takeout in Seattle.
Hmm.
I mean, we love pizza and
See,
burgers, but
I don't go to Seattle all that much.
right. But when we do
Um,
eat here, we
it's usually a burger place or pizza because
yeah.
I do like teriyaki. Teriyaki's pretty good.
Yeah, but we had probably a place that we've
Like a
gone
good
to.
chicken katsu.
Katsu burgers, real good. 8-ounce burgers, real good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, katsu is probably like if we're sitting down, we're like, we need to eat something. It's usually katsu or like Razzies or something
Yeah.
like that.
Are you a cake or a pie person? Cake. And Josh will have chocolate cake. You have to have chocolate with everything when it's
Pretty
dessert
much.
wise. Literally,
There's gotta be chocolate involved.
we were at my parents' house for Christmas, and my mom's neighbor brought over a perfect apple pie. It was delicious, and you're like, we went to the store to get ice cream to have with it, and I was like, get some vanilla. You're like, you get some chocolate too, and I was like, chocolate ice cream with apple pie,
Yes.
psycho. But yeah, no,
It's delicious.
I like cake and pie. I like both.
If you have not had chocolate with apples, you have not lived life to its fullest extent. Let's just be real.
Favorite movie you like to watch together? Basically any superhero movie, usually.
Star Wars. We've watched all of the
Ragnarok.
Star Wars movies together. Ragnarok was good.
Yep. That's probably the one we've watched the most.
Pretty much any movie that we can, and the Fast and Furious movie.
Yes, you got me into watching the Fast and the Furious movies. I
I know that they're probably movies.
Fast and the Furious so much.
Huh?
You love Fast and the Furious so much.
Yes, I do. And I know it is not a cinematic masterpiece of our time. I get that. It is all just cars and adrenaline and action, and you're going on a roller coaster ride. It's a theme park. I love theme park movies. It's just I can disconnect my video production brain and not even think about the bullshit plot lines that are in it. How the fuck?
Well, in the last one,
why do they need to put all of these on a plane and then push them out in parachute? Why the fuck?
The last one
There's
after
no way in or out of this valley. We have to parachute our cars out of a cargo plane. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Well,
Go to space.
The one with Charlize Theron was so weird. That was probably her character was just so bizarre, but Hobbs and Shaw, grand old time, love it. The men in those movies are hot as fuck. Yes, thank you, Maya. Does Josh also love the Spider-Man soundtrack?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Guess what? We went to go see Into the Spider-Verse together.
Pretty much every movie I have seen, we've just seen every movie together. I think, has there been any movie that you've seen without me?
Probably, I don't think so. There have been movies that you've gone to see with your sister
and my mom.
And your mom.
But you saw Knives Out with the whole family.
We went to go see Knives Out, yeah.
But
and, see, that's
you,
it.
I went to the Warcraft movie with you.
Yes, you did. I've been Abigail. I know that a lot of the times we go to see movies, it's movies that I want to see. But yeah, I'm you can say I want to go see this movie and I'll come with you. No, I do not like horror movies, and that is a big.
That's the only movie, the only kind of movie you won't go see with me.
That is Abby loves
spooky
movies.
Shit.
And scary games and stuff like that. She loves watching people play scary games sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm nope. Nope. That's a nope sauce for me.
Yeah, you're the I'm a Halloween bitch and you're a Christmas boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and a lot of it is that usually when I'm going to see it's obviously it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And then I have to go to bed, and I have an extremely hyperactive imagination.
You can't sleep ever.
I will take everything that happens into a horror movie and somehow apply each and every pants shitting moment with something in my life, and I will not be able to sleep.
Yep. Nah. Favorite music festival that you've been to? He hasn't actually come to any music festivals with me. You haven't come to anything with me. I wanted to bring you to one this summer, but that ain't fucking happening. But you're also not as much of a crowd person.
Well,
that I am.
I used to.
Oh, you went to Warped, right?
Yeah, I went to Warped Tour a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it was just once. But also, grew up in a church going home, so
So
the
you went to the
Creation
Creation
Festival.
Fest
Yeah, that was because it was like we're going to a music festival every year, and it's like,
for Jesus.
Abigail, I'm gonna let you take the question about what my music taste is like.
Josh has the wait. Okay. So you love like probably the shit that you loved in high school and into college. Under Oath. What's that other? Oh fuck.
Bullet
What's
for My Valentine.
that one? What's the other fucking one that they have like a?
Seosin.
No, the other one.
Scary Kids, Scaring Kids.
Not that one. Oh fuck! I can't remember what they're called. Shit. Damn it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I find the lead singer's voice annoying.
The Killers?
Bitch, I love. No, I feel like that it's like a two-name.
I hate the
It's
Killers.
a two-name band, and the first word starts with an
Breaking
A.
Benjamin.
No, but I feel like the first word, the name starts with A. Fuck. Now I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't know what you're talking. Anyways, moving along.
Yeah, so you like that kind of stuff, but then you also like video game, kind of like music, and then the Star Wars soundtrack.
Like soundtracks. I love soundtracks.
Like basically music that would be in like epic.
But then I love like
Avenged
EDM.
Sevenfold. Thank you. That's the band I was thinking of, Audra. Thank you.
I don't like. There's like one or two Avenged Sevenfold songs that I like. But
Okay,
I
maybe you've
like...
just put Avenged Sevenfold on like playlists that you've listened to. But yeah, like basically,
I don't think so.
I feel like you have, but I was gonna say pretty much any soundtrack.
Sassy, you can be wrong.
I was gonna say pretty much any music that would be the soundtrack to like an epic car video.
But yeah, I really like EDM, like Alan Walker.
Theme songs to animes.
Yes, Eurobeat. Like
you have the weirdest taste in music.
Everybody, look up Speedy Boy. Eurobeat.
I'll find it.
To it.
Speedy.
Like
Is it Speedy Boy or Speedy Speed Boy?
Speed Boy.
Speedy Speed.
But like listening to the Initial D anime soundtrack is fucking gold. It is great. It is unabashedly just ludicrous and over the top.
I linked it, but probably my favorite. Like you got me watching animes, and usually you've put on some weird fucking animes.
That I really like. There's some YouTubers that I really like their music. Moog from Mighty Car Mods. If you're a Mighty Car Mods fan, they make all of their own music for their videos, and he's made some of the best like electronic music that I've heard. But like I can fucks with some Marshmello, with what's her name from Chiverches, and then like Cruella and shit. I can fucks with some of that.
Yeah. But
then I'll be like, well, let's listen to some Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, no, you bought the book. Was it you bought the vinyl and then the book that Tom Morello did, right?
Yeah, the vinyl. I bought the vinyl and it came with like guitar tablature for it. I also have some guitars. I have like 3 or 4 guitars.
Yes, you're a huge. You're just like a tech boy. But so people are asking, playing Eurobeat while playing racing games is better than anything else. Fair.
Exactly.
But I was also going to say you missed out. You missed out the biggest music thing that you.
I did a live stream not too long ago where I played Forza and a racing game, and I muted the music in the game and just played Eurobeat trash.
Yep.
The whole time. Anyways.
The other music that you also listen to, more than normal people, Christmas music.
Yes. Christmas music is an all year round thing.
Yep.
for me.
Yep.
I
You'll
have a
start wearing
Star Wars
Christmas sweaters
sweater,
in September
and I keep wearing them as long
until
as
it
it's
gets.
cold.
Yep.
Until it's too hot.
Yep.
But yeah, and like
Christmas.
Christmas music, like you got your classics, but then I also have like the August Burns Red, like metal Christmas music
Or
and
like
shit
Reliant
like that.
K.
Yeah.
I like the
So
August Burns Red and the Reliant K Christmas music. I just don't like Walk Off the Earth.
you don't like what?
Walk Off the Earth? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I don't like them.
It's okay. You can be wrong.
And somebody, Drary asked, okay, but does Josh like musicals? Because Abby doesn't, and it's unacceptable.
No, I don't like musicals, but I give her so much shit because she loves Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm just like, you realize that's a musical, Abigail, and she's like, stop it, don't ruin this.
I feel
How
so.
am I ruining Christmas? Christmas is all year round.
so, so the thing with musicals for me, I kind of feel the same way about Nightmare Before Christmas as I do about like old Disney movies, because it's animated and you're already like suspending your disbelief.
Yeah, see, like I can get down with Lion King and
Right.
Ella. You're wrong. Christmas is not overrated. It's the best.
Yeah, don't even fight with him about Christmas.
But
But animated musicals, I'm more okay with because it's already like not real. But when you have like random people, when you have like Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone just like singing in a jazz club,
she doesn't like things like Frozen. Like if it's like animals that start singing, like
I don't like
Lion
Frozen.
King, Little Mermaid. But like when it's just like, why is she breaking into a song in the middle of a snowy mountain?
I don't like Frozen for other reasons though. I don't like Frozen because I worked at Hot Topic when Frozen came out and it was annoying as fuck. And also I hate the character design for all of these new Disney Pixar movies because they look exactly the same, all the women.
Explaining it to her.
I know, I get it.
Team that did the Tinkerbell TV show is the same team that did the Frozen movies, and they had to get by with like using similar models and then changing like subtle things like colors
still
of, like, the hair,
doesn't make
hairstyles,
it
eye colors, lip colors,
fun.
outfits, and that kind of a thing. But Frozen 2, the production value has gone up significantly in that one, so it looks a lot better. But they still have the same overall look.
Maya's saying that I should
hate.
watch Cat's High. See, I want to see Cat's High, and the thing is, like, I don't go see musicals because they're very expensive to go see them, and I've just like I saw like in high school. Like we like had the school musicals, but it was like you're seeing people that like not far in front of you. But like, and I saw musicals when I was in New York in the 8th grade. But like, yeah, movie musicals are just weird. Like I hated Into the Woods. I hated La La Land. But
are you gonna say it? Are you gonna say it?
What?
Are you gonna say the other one that you hate?
Rent?
Yeah. Are you gonna say that? Are you gonna out yourself right now?
Yeah, I don't like the movie Rent. I think the movie Rent is terrible. But like, I did not grow up with like musicals. I actually haven't seen Moana, so I can't speak on it. But
Coco is great. Coco is a great
haven't
movie.
seen it either. But like my mom,
because you're uncultured.
My mom, like, she showed us 80s movies growing up. Hey, you didn't even see The Goonies until I showed it to you, like, a year ago.
Yeah. Well, it's not a good...
Thank you, Audra. You also don't like Rent. I don't feel alone. Thank you. But no, like, but with Frozen, I just didn't like the character design. I'm not a huge fan of Idina Menzel's voice, and I know that, like, people are gonna rip that and be like, oh my god, holy shit! Idina Menzel, what? I just was never a huge fan of her singing voice.
Adele
Dazeem. Yeah, was never a huge fan of her singing voice personally, And like I mentioned this in a video, but like Libby and my mom and I went to go see Into the Woods, and because we don't know Sondheim, we had no idea it was a musical because the trailer didn't make it seem like it was a musical. And so we watched it, and they started singing, and we're like, oh fuck, this is a musical. And so we did not like it. My mom, we grew up listening to like angry mid 90s women music like Lilith Fair and like the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac and all that stuff. Like we didn't, musicals were not our thing. Like theater was not our thing ever. Like I was in band in middle school and I did Girl Scouts and my sister played sports. Like we were not theater kids in the slightest. So it's just never been something that we did. Like Libby did the talent show, but like it was just singing, and she was in choir, but it was just singing. So like she never did like show choir. We watched Glee when it first came on, but like looking back on it now, I was like, why did I watch that? But yeah. You don't like musicals either, so
that's the tea.
Yep, I like music.
Spill that tea, sis.
I got it. I got into an argument on Facebook once that I was like, I don't like musical. Yeah. But they were like, wait, but you like music. How do you not like musicals? And I was like, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. But yeah. But no, I don't go see plays or musicals because they're expensive. Like, they're so expensive to buy tickets to. Like, they're so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and ones that don't take themselves seriously, like at all, I can like kind of get behind a bit. But I don't know. Thank you, Ella. Yeah, you like the concept of theater, but it's so expensive. Like it like holy shit, like seeing tickets to things, I was like, my god, like I go to live music, I go to concerts, well not right now, but I go to shows. But
you ain't going nowhere now.
I ain't going nowhere now. I've been talking about music on socials a bunch, but yeah, I realized like there's a bunch of clubs that are probably in danger of getting closed at some point, and all I keep thinking is like, how come AEG isn't like bailing this shit out? Like they bailed on Bumbershoot and obviously canceled Coachella, but it's like how are these big old billionaire companies like not trying to bail out the fucking venues and places that are actually making them money when it all comes back? It's like, no, it's because Philip Anschutz doesn't care. And he's a billionaire, also, he doesn't care.
Also, shout out to your shoes that are just chilling in the background there.
Yep. I don't have to wear shoes. I feel like I'm the only kid in choir who dreaded having a concert themed on Broadway musicals. We had like, I think our homecoming theme my senior year was like musical themed, and I think it was like each class had like a different musical. It was like Oklahoma, Chicago, Hello Dolly, and like one other one. I don't fucking remember, but yeah.
One was burlesque.
No.
Just kidding.
Libby loves that movie. Haha.
Yeah.
Such a weird movie.
I had never seen it, and then I came over
to Christmas, my parents' house. Yeah, and we watched it there.
Parents' house, and she just put it on. I'm like, okay, I guess we're watching burlesque.
Yeah, it's such a weird, bizarre movie with Cam Gigande, who is actually from Tacoma. What?
Great.
Ha. Thank you, Serena. Thank God Coachella is canceled. I don't have to see James Charles's ass on Instagram. I know it's gonna be like if things are still like, if things are on the up and up, they're gonna have it in the fall. And I was like, you can't have assless chaps in October, but then we'll have spooky Coachella, which I would honestly love to see because that would be hilarious and awesome. But yeah, then we wouldn't have like thongs and assless chaps running around.
I mean, you
Indio.
could. It would just maybe be a little chilly.
But yeah,
I mean, when it gets to be in the upper 60s in LA, put on a sweater. So
Yeah.
it's like, mm.
Yeah, the only ticket I had tickets to a show next month up in Vancouver. Obviously, it got canceled. It was Local Natives and Foals, and that one they notified us that it was canceled and that they're going to give us the money back. We got it from through Ticketmaster. Um,
You want to know a
and
show that I was hoping to go see?
what?
I was hoping that I was going to be able to go to E3 and then Distant Worlds music from Final Fantasy VII.
Yep, you fucking nerd. Love you. But the only other show I have tickets to was one that Libby bought tickets for us to go see Harry Styles at the like middle of August.
Did you guys see
And
that
video.
vlog from Christmas
I think I
when
still
she
have
got
the
Harry
damn.
Styles?
I don't know where the magazine is. It's somewhere.
It was probably on the coffee table in the middle of the room,
I don't
but I
know.
think he moved it because I was like, "Is that the In Style magazine?"
Yeah. Yeah, so Libby bought us tickets to see Harry Styles in August, and that's the only one I'm really hoping that doesn't. If anything, I just hope it gets moved because I really wanted to go see that show, and it was a hilarious and great Christmas present. But other than that, I don't have anything. Most of the shows I see are like fucking local or festivals and stuff, and all the festivals that I had planned to go to got canceled or moved. So, yeah. Although I wasn't sure if I was going to go to Capitol
Sasquatch was
Hill.
just ahead of the curve.
Shut up. Too
Love
soon.
you. I love you.
No, but Capitol Hill Block Party, I don't know if I was going to go depending. I mean, it would have depend on the bands that they got booked because last year was so wild and I did not have a good time. But any more I need to listen to more Local Natives. Any recommendations? Like records of their records? I mean, they're all good. But I love those guys. I've seen them like 5 times, I think. I don't know. But yeah, festivals, it's been weird, and I feel for
I
all
will
my
say
artist
a
friends.
band that I have seen that she hasn't is Linkin Park and My Chemical Romance.
Bitch. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. And him. Him
I don't care about
was,
him.
well, I was excited about it,
I
and
know
then I
you
was
were.
very disappointed because the sound person completely fucked everything up and you couldn't even hear
Yep.
his voice. And I was just like, I was looking forward to this, and they fucked it.
I need to pee, entertain them.
Oh, how's it going, everybody? Abigail actually put on pants today. So what's up? Any questions that you have about Abigail while she's gone that I can spill the tea on? Let's see. We're doing pretty well. It's been kind of difficult not actually being in the same space as each other, but you know, that's what happens. That's life. Yes, I liked I think they actually I think came out with a new single not too long ago. Um I haven't listened to it yet, but they have come out with some new music lately. And I think Phil Avallo went and did like some little side project thing at one point. Um I haven't watched too much Tim and Eric, but I think they're funny. Um yeah, she had to put on pants today, unfortunately. Almost 4 years, coming up on 4 years. Shh, don't tell her what we talked about. Don't say anything. Hi.
Hi.
Nothing.
What were you saying?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hewitt.
Hey, what were you saying without me here?
I said you actually put on pants today.
Yes, I've been putting on pants. It's just always been the same pants.
And we talked about him,
Cool.
and someone asked how long we'd be together. Or we have been, not would be. That's kind of a
How long have
4
we?
years, no more.
Yeah, it'll be 4 years at the end of the next week. This week.
Hmm.
Yep.
Something like that.
Um.
Some real tea.
Yep. Are we
Just
Tim and Eric fans? I am. I mean,
some PG tips tea.
I
You know what I'm
haven't
saying? Some real.
dug into all of Tim and Eric's content, but from what I've seen, I like it. It's weird as shit, and it makes me laugh. So.
And Feffy, I know that person that you're talking about, and it's really the person who styled or like modeled their entire aesthetic and style and personality after Bam Margera. That's that person. Someone who wants to be Viva La Bam.
Oh, Bam. Such a different time. Such a different time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can't do shenanigans like you used to. You get arrested or shot at
or canceled.
people shouting at you on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I did like Viva La Bam. It was funny. It was mindless content.
That's how I feel about dating
peak
shows.
mindless
It's all
content.
mindless garbage.
Okay. Dating shows. You still need to see 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, and you
That
still
is-
need you finished Too Hot to Handle, right?
Yes, I did. And you need
To watch
to
90 Day Fiancé. Okay,
watch
fine.
90 Day Fiancé, and I need to finish watching some of the other seasons of Love Island, even though they kind of
Oh, it
annoyed
got
me
real
at some
bad.
point.
They got bad
Yeah.
after a while. Like the first 3 seasons were fine, but then after that it's like what's happening? I don't even know. But yeah. Cody Ko actually just uploaded a video about Too Hot to Handle. It was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
I haven't watched Love Is Blind. I don't know how much I care about watching Love Is Blind at this point.
I don't know who any of the Animal Crossing characters are if I haven't played them. I can't have a favorite. I don't know who they are. 90 Day
There's
Fiancé
actually
is such a hot mess.
there's actually a reboot to Blind Date on Hulu.
What?
Yep.
What?
There's a reboot to Blind Date.
Oh,
on
have I
Hulu.
seen Love Is Blind? Libby and I
And it's all
talked about it in one of
and
my
it's all
vlogs.
memes.
Have you seen Love Is Blind?
To be fair, like
To be
the
fair,
one thing that they did do on the new Blind Date is that they actually had a blind person go on a blind date.
all right. No, but have you seen
So-
Love Is Blind? Did you guys watch Love Is Blind or no?
No, they started it, but I couldn't get into it.
It's weird. Livy and I, we like fast forwarded through some of the bits because some of the stuff with Damien and Gigi were just so awkward. Wait, Nicole Byers has a podcast about 90 Day Fiancé? Okay, I need to watch it just so I can listen to that.
No, you need to actually watch it because it's great television.
I don't
and
TikTok.
Another show you need to watch is Below Deck.
Okay, fine. But yeah, I
Below
don't
Deck.
I don't TikTok.
Any Below Deck fans in chat, that is a great trash TV. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
My extent of TikTok is watching Jenna Marbles react to TikToks on her YouTube channel.
Yep.
And you know what? That's enough for me.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
I like watching like if there's like funny TikTok compilations, which is essentially how I experienced Vine because I didn't also use Vine. But someone said, "Are you two separated during the stay at home?" Yes, he is living at home and I am living at home. If I didn't live with Libby and it was just me, I would have had Josh just come stay here. But because Libby works with elderly people, I couldn't risk having the germs from your roommates come here. I know that you're being good and clean and responsible.
It wouldn't have been a good idea because I probably wouldn't have been able to stay.
Exactly.
There
so it would have
if
been
there was
back
anything
and forth.
work related. So yeah.
Right. So if it was just me, you would have come here. But Libby is essential in working with old people, and we have to be extra careful. Extra careful. I fell into a TikTok trap. I hate it, but I accepted it. I've thought about downloading it, but like I don't know. I feel like it would just like I would just fall into a rabbit hole and just like use up a lot of my time.
Double-edged sword show. That you love to watch, but it backfires on you sometime. The Triple D, diners, drive-ins, and dives, because you're like, oh, this food's so great, but I can't go get any of it, and I can't make it because I don't have an industrial. Well, I have a.
You guys have a basically industrial fucking kitchen. I was like, you're but one like, to talk. I don't. But
I don't TikTok.
No.
I think I had made an account, but then I actually ever opened the app beyond that, and then just deleted it.
Well, and like there's just like I've seen such like a wide range of content. I've seen like the weirdest shit.
I appreciate TikTok for the fact that it gave us the glorious song known as Old Town Road.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
But actually, funny story. When I worked at Mixer.
Yeah, I knew you were going to tell the story.
I introduced everybody to Old Town Road, and they hated it. And every time before a show, we would play music on Spotify in the studio while we were getting ready to go live, getting a show ready.
Yep.
And it was like, well, I'm gonna take my... And then people were like, oh my God. And then when we went to E3, at the like after party that they had for Xbox, because Mixer part of Xbox and Microsoft, they had a DJ and everybody was dancing and stuff, and then Old Town Road comes on and everybody's like, oh my gosh. And then like yesterday, one of my old coworkers from Mixer sent me a Reddit post of a dog that was like sitting there chewing on a bone, laying down, minding their own business, as someone's just like shuffling through music, and then all of a sudden Old Town Road comes on and the dog just like snaps up and starts howling. Like I am forever associated, like that song is forever associated with me for every single person I worked with, and I'm here for it.
Sorry,
I'm not mad.
I'm laughing at you, but also at my group chat I entered into like the weirdest conversation that they've been having without me, and I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, I was just checking my notification.
That's all right. That's all right.
But no, Old Town Road.
Actually pay attention.
Sorry, I've heard the story. Okay, I heard the story about Old Town Road and your coworkers, but I love Old Town Road. And
I played on the guitar.
Not surprised. Not surprised at all.
I'm
just reading. Chonky Gingers? What?
In case anybody wants to know, it's a capo on the 4th fret, and it's an E minor, a G, a D, and then an A. In that order. Well, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road.
Right till I can't no more. But yeah, I think we've been going for about an hour and a half, babe.
I was going to tell you that I was done and I was just going to end the call.
Bitch! But I think we will sign off today because I am actually getting quite hungry and Libby should be home soon. And I wanted her to have some just her time, not have to worry about me being on stream. But yeah, maybe we'll do another one with Josh next week, or maybe I'll be playing games. Who knows?
Nope. This is it. That's it. No more.
Rude. But Thanks, everybody, for the lively conversation. Thank you for
I have
hanging
a
out.
tiger blanket. And yes, there's a printer next to my bed.
Yes, you have the weirdest collection of things in your room and in your house. You have a printer. You have a
I
Cricket.
have a Cricut.
You have a
I have a
guitar.
Cricut
You
because
have.
I made custom PCs with vinyls.
Yes, you did. Yes. Now you have to do is show me how to
I
make
have
them for mine.
I have 2 computer cases and boxes next to my bed.
Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors talking. Josh is the Tiger King, which he hasn't even finished watching. You have not finished.
I thought that would be a funny thing, like at the very end of the stream, to be like, guess what, Tiger?
Well, I'm going to link your Twitter so that people can go follow you and just see the weird shenanigans that you get up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know where the tiger blanket is from because it was a gift,
Yeah.
but it's probably from the place that shall not be named.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Probably.
I'm also Nurskers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the username that I just linked from his Twitter, it's the same username on Instagram. So if you wanted to follow him there, he posts dog content, food content, cars. Yeah, it's mostly dog games, food, cars. Yeah. Pretty much. It's obviously nothing with me right now.
I've done a couple of throwback things from like our anniversary and for
which
your
is on
birthday.
Cinco de Mayo. Wait, is Cinco de Mayo on a Tuesday this year? Oh, never. Wait. Oh my God, Cinco de Mayo is on Taco Tuesday! Anyway.
Yeah, moving right along.
Anyway. I just remembered, like, at the beginning of the year when everybody, like, when people are like, oh my God, all the holidays are on the best days. Like, everything's on a weekend and Cinco de Mayo's on Taco Tuesday. And it was like, and Halloween's on, like, a Friday. Your gimbal?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Wow. Too bad Gizmo isn't in your room with you.
Yeah.
He posts pictures of his dog.
We were literally, I was about to get on the call for my live stream for work yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And Gizmo, like, literally just comes up behind my desk and just starts ruining. And I'm just like, what do you need? Like, I was like, does he need to go to the bathroom? And he's like, no, he just went. He's just coming up just like...
He's half husky. He just needs attention. God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to see cute dog stuff, that's on his Twitter and Instagram. Mostly Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna get going. Was there anything else you wanted to say to the chat, babe?
Huh?
Was there anything you wanted to say to people or whatever? I don't know.
Buy Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 Guardian on Xbox and Master Chief Collections on PC. My gamer tag is Nosecone, HNOSECONE. Add me on Xbox. We'll play some games. It is my gamer tag, but that's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and chatting and having a lively time here this afternoon.
I love you.
I love you too, babe.
I love chat.
They were very nice to you. Everybody thought you were adorable, and
you know what? I'm fine with you being PS4 family. PS4 is great.
What?
I ain't about that. I ain't about to hate.
What are you talking about, PS4?
Serena Smash says we're a PS4 family.
Oh, okay.
Said, that's awesome.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I hadn't seen that message yet. But,
Oh, you ain't paying attention to your trap, Gail.
Sorry. Okay, thanks everyone. I'm going to go because Libby will probably be home in like 3
I do play
minutes.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I play it on PC, and it's actually on Game Pass now. Xbox Game Pass. If you have Xbox Game Pass, you have Red Dead Redemption 2. Didn't know that this was going to turn into an Xbox and gaming show, did ya?
I'm going to end the stream before you keep talking. Okay.
But what about Smash Mouth?
Bye, everybody. I have to wait for it to, because there's a 30
Yes.
second.
30-second delay. So everyone's going to see this.
No, they're not.